A legend of the conference is honored in a roast, and annually one or two former student athletes are presented degree completion scholarship awards. Contact the organization's president, Roscoe Nance, at 509 Worcester Street in Herndon, Virginia, 20170.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at halftime right now. The Prairie View A&M University Panthers on top of Grambling State Tigers 27-24 from Birmingham, Alabama. Lee Hall and Coach Van Pettyway doing an outstanding job on the play-by-play. First half, or the final half, I should say, of this doubleheader. This is going to be the final game of the matinee setting. First game saw Southern University hold on to beat Grambling State Tigers 71-69. The Panthers will reconvene with that second half, and the women will take on Jackson State, and then Texas Southern taking on Alabama State. We are excited to be here to give you all of the action that's going here and about. We want to recognize Coach Sanchez, who received Coach of the Year on the women's side, and Coach Byron Smith, who received Coach of the Year on the men's side. We're going to now go to our show earlier on today, just a little short snippet highlighting and acknowledging the both coaches that were acknowledged, but not forgetting what Coach Sandy Pugh has achieved. We are at halftime right now. It is 27-24, Panthers on top. We'll listen in on this morning's show, and we'll be right back with more of our halftime report.
It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. How you doing today? It is the Friday edition of the Mike Prince Show. Exciting time, round 2 of the tournament, and we're going to be in and out because we'll be live starting at 12 o'clock today. Of course, our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are at the Mike Prince Show. YouTube is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Without further delay, we'll jump right into this morning's episode. We want to give a congratulations to Coach Byron Smith. He received Coach of the Year last night's dinner in Birmingham, Alabama. Coach Sanchez received Coach of the Year from the women's side, but I want to plead my case, and I'll move on. Coach Sanchez did an outstanding job, but I don't think it was to be unnoticed of the job that Coach Sandy Pugh done for 2018-19. In fact, I'm going to be as bold to say in this manner, no disrespect to Coach Sanchez, but what Sandy Pugh accomplished and what Coach Sanchez accomplished are all directly tied to Sandy Pugh. So really, Sandy Pugh residue was left at Southern University and carried over to Prairie View. She didn't get Coach of the Year, but she gets Coach of the Year in my book. I'm just saying. Exciting news that we've been holding back on you guys so far. Of course, the broadcast will be live on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You go to the website obn-radio.com, go to live shows, and you will see the little player. Click on there and enjoy the game. Lee Hall and Coach Van Pettyway will be our play-by-play and color analysts, and we are excited about that tag team to bring you some detailed and rich live broadcasting of the SWAC basketball tournament. You catch every game that will be played today right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, obn-radio.com. And with that being said, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to exit stage left. We want to thank Attorney Lee Van Richardson for being supportive. We want to thank the Prairie View A&M Athletic Club for being supportive. We want to thank the Panther backers for being supportive. And we want to thank you, the listeners. We've had a heck of a week. We'll continue it on, but we just want to let you know it's game time. Go to obn-radio.com, 12 p.m., high noon, Central Standard Time, and enjoy the Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball tournament. I am the radio guy, the Dr. Mike Prince, and until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.
This broadcast has been made possible by the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club is a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics. For more information on becoming a member of the Prairie View Athletic Club, send your email to pvathletic.club@gmail.com. That email address again is pvathletic.club@gmail.com. Prairie View Athletic Club, a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Broadcasters come into our lives on radio and TV, bringing us information and entertainment. Broadcasters are there for us, but who is there for them when they fall on hard times? The Broadcasters Foundation of America provides financial assistance to broadcasters in acute need due to a critical illness, accident, or other serious misfortune. If you know of a broadcaster on the air or behind the scenes who may need our help, please share our message. Visit broadcastersfoundation.org.
It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. How you doing today? It is the Friday edition of the Mike Prince Show.
Come on.
Laptops, MP3 players, cameras, video games, cell phones. In times like these, schools can become a shopping mall for thieves. Don't become a victim of crime. Leave your valuable stuff at home, and if you do have to bring them to school, keep them with you. Write down their serial numbers, and don't flash expensive items around. Be smart. If you have something cool, there's a good chance someone else will want it too. Keep cash and ATM cards in a secure place, and never give anyone your PIN number. And don't leave your school bag lying around where it can become a temptation to someone else. If you have something stolen, report the situation immediately. The sooner you tell someone, the better the chance you'll get it back. Visit ncpc.org to learn more about how to prevent school theft. That's ncpc.org.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 7 years of bigger and bigger enrollments, America's grade schools will need nearly 250,000 extra teachers besides those to fill normal vacancies. This great need, plus the growing public interest in education and improvements in schools, make elementary school teaching a more rewarding career than ever, a career that high school and college students should certainly consider. Education holds America's future, perhaps your future.
Hi, this is Mike Prince, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We want to thank you so much for being a part of today's programming, as we've been providing sports coverage for our local and regional high school and collegiate student athletes. We could not get this done without your continued support. We are asking if you would simply visit our website at obn-radio.com, become a listening partner to help us continue providing programming. We ask if you could join forces with us by making a commitment of 17 cents a day. That
comes out to $5 a month, $60 a year. We will be able to continually to go out and provide you the up close and personal interviews, game coverage, student athlete highlights, and much, much more. Please visit our website today at obn-radio.com. Click on the PayPal button and become a listening partner today. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime in Birmingham, Alabama. Panthers on top of the Grambling State Tigers by the score of 27-24. Mike Prince here in the home base studios of the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Lee Hall and Van Pettyway making the play-by-play call on courtside in Birmingham, Alabama. First game on the menu for today saw Southern Jags defeat the Grambling State Tigers by the score of 71-69 on the women's side. We still have two more games after today's game between Prairie View and Grambling on the men's side. It'll be a 2-hour break, and they'll reconvene at 6:30 and then 8:30. 6:30 tip-off will see the Panthers on the women's side of the court taking on Jackson State, and the nightcap will feature Texas Southern and Alabama State. Southern has advanced to the championship game on the women's side. Will the Panthers be able to meet, or will it be Jackson State? Time will tell in just a moment. We are in the midst of halftime break right now. We're going to take us another break, and we'll be right back with more of our SWAC coverage live from Birmingham, Alabama. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
Broadcasters come into our lives on radio and TV, bringing us information and entertainment. Broadcasters are there for us, but who is there for them when they fall on hard times? The Broadcasters Foundation of America provides financial assistance to broadcasters in acute need due to a critical illness, accident, or other serious misfortune. If you know of a broadcaster on the air or behind the scenes who may need our help, please share our message. Visit broadcastersfoundation.org.
Do you know what's up with Ryan? He's been acting weird and he's not hanging out anymore.
He borrowed money from me and still hasn't paid it back.
His girlfriend broke up with him a couple weeks ago. Said he was more into his sports app than her.
He may be addicted to fantasy sports. We need to get him some help.
Sports betting and fantasy sports can have serious consequences. Know somebody with a gambling problem? Get free and confidential help. Call 1-877-MY-LIMIT. That's 1-877-695-4648. Or go online to opgr.org.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are experiencing a little technical difficulty, but that's okay. Panthers were on top at halftime by the score of 27-24. We are waiting to get back connected with Van Pettaway and Lee Hall. Panthers had taken a 3-point lead to the half. It's been a dogfight, but it is going to work its way out. Panthers and Grambling doing battle right now. Earlier, we saw Texas Southern. I'm sorry, not Texas Southern. They'll play later tonight on the last game of the night. We saw Southern University hold off Grambling State by the score of 71-69. And with that being said, we were able to get things going. We got Lee, we got you back. All right. And we're going to continue on with the second half of the Prairie View Grambling State game. Back to you, Lee.
All right. So Grambling, good defensive stand for Grambling that time. Now we can Grambling to advance the basketball. They're trailing in this game 30-26 with 17-26 left on the clock. Back on the defense, get the jump shot, no good, finally goes. The ball tipped twice back out to him. Reach it for the Panthers inside. Good try, pass by Jones. And a 6-point target, 32-26, 16-46 to play. Panthers lead it. Grambling with the ball. Left side of the floor. Field pro. Here's the shot. By Houston. Lucas gets the record. And 3 field goes in the ball game. 4-point contest. Vance leading 32-28. 16-26. It's Patterson inside to the touchdown. No good. Nice to flow. Back goes to Smith. And you pass inside. And we can get Patterson for that call. Patterson with the foul. There's a timeout on the court. We set aside and we'll come right back. 34, 30, 28. Grambling with exactly 16 minutes to play in the second half. Like basketball, only Oak Mike Ross. 20 seconds through the 24 at the full.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Listen to The Mike Prince Show, weekdays on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Be the one with courage to fight child abuse.
All Texans must find the courage to fight child abuse.
Learn the signs and symptoms and report suspected abuse to appropriate authorities.
Learn and know these warning signs.
A child who undergoes changes in behavior, appetite, or routine.
Watch for unexplained injuries, a change in academic performance, or loss of interest by a child in regular activities.
Trust your instincts. If you suspect something, do something.
If you believe a child is in an abusive situation, please call the Texas Abuse Hotline at 1-800-252-5400.
Be the one with courage. To find your local Children's Advocacy Center, visit onewithcourage.org.
On behalf of children, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome back, 34-28 score. Prairie View leading by 4. Make it by 4. Make it 6, 34-28. Referee's they got to adjust the clock. Okay. Differ 20 on the shot clock. Game clock going to stay at 16. Tigers, basketball, face on left side. Launch to inbound. Nope, here, to inbound. She out looking in. Outside Smith. It's about Jones. Outside Gaston. Gaston puts the ball on the floor. Gets inside, and a tripping foul is called on Prairie View. The foul is called on And they were shooting. He said he shooting. Official said no, just come right here, throw it in baseline right.
Right, that's correct, Paul. They tripped him up on the drive. They got the ball out of time.
He took it. Flip it at the last minute. Here's Smith. Looking inside. Won't go. He backs away with the left hand dribble. Watch outside. Five Dennis Stone. Stop with the elbow jump shot.
He created space that time with the dribble.
That speed, that quickness, kept him separate that time. It's a 4-point ball game, 34-30. Panthers leading with the ball. Dennis Jones outside, left side of the floor. Goes to Blackton. Blackton. Take it outside.
Basketball.
He said, I fixed it. I didn't move till I didn't walk till I put the ball on the floor, not fix it. Here's Smith back on the floor. Smith with the jump shot on the floater. No good. Rebound, Flaxton for Prairie View. To the front foot, Jones. Jones on the right wing. Jones trying to get to the basket. Got his up toe. Rebound, grab, out. And the Smith wants to play, and he will to the front court. Now they're shooting from the outside, 31%. Panthers shooting 34%. Right wing, Smith. Smith inside. Now inside, now inside,
That's why I think Grambling has to go. They got to go inside. They have the advantage if they look inside.
And goes over another post-to-post play. Right. Pass up. 2-point ball game. Panthers leading. 34-33, 14-23 to play. Panthers get the ball. Blackton to it. He's an outside zone. Back to Garrett Blackton. Blackton trying to get him stop with the shots, and a foul is called. On Gaston. Gaston playing hard defense that time.
Yeah, Gaston thought he had a block on that. I was close to being a good block now.
We have 4 fouls on him. Maybe 4 fouls. 49 to play. If you type there, coach, you got you on the board, or you
No. He's got to cut off. He's one of the fellas defenders. He puts time left in the game.
Okay. Free throws up. Walk up.
And for Prairie View, and Paul.
You'll check out. And Prince Moss will check back into the basketball game for Grambling. Here's free throws coming up. My Gary Blackton is up. He's good.
I like Grambling at least with the substitution. He went 6'4" for 6'7", so he got a little bit taller, but on the defensive end, we're going to guard. We're going to stay in front of him.
And here comes Alvin Smith front court, left hand dribble. Just outside Chase. Outside Blackton. Got inside a turnover, and the Panthers will get the basketball up by 3.
Right, Ivy Smith played on that.
When finishing on in,
Grambling didn't get back at present. The defense is not what it needs to be.
And inside, an opposite foul.
Because you got a forward trying to handle it on the break, and that's kind of tough.
Okay. Foul call on Junior, I believe.
That's his third.
Yes. 5-point ball game, 37-32 score. Grambling leading. Correction. The Panthers leading with 13-36 to play.
All right, Grambling's got to be careful. They're getting fouled.
And up the floor, Jones. Jones brings the right side. Ellis. And
Patterson for step.
Yeah.
Studied the power movement. They want the push. They want the block.
Gerard Entra return in for Ellis.
Yes, Smith. The Grambling up the floor from left to right. Yes, Mid left wing. Mid. The punch. And a foul call. Jones came by and stole that ball, and Buck got to get that through to 60 foul. Right.
Rambling foul guard number 24. 3 going point at his third.
Coach, the Panthers won the first ball game. 2017 when they defeated Grambling the first time. The second time it was a 5-point ball game. High score 92-87 score. Well,
I'll tell you what now. Grambling gets in foul trouble, so that they don't allow Prairie View to open his lead up with all these fouls, because now they get fouled again after a 6 foul. It's 12:59 to go. So,
that was on Chris Moss with that one. And the Panthers will get the basketball laid behind right side of the backboard. 12:59 to play, 5-point ball game. Johnson bound in the right corner to Ellis for 3. And he's point contest 40 for the Prairie View, 32 for Grambling. He is hit on the left wing. Then on the right elbow. He's outside. He's just for 3 is good. 5-point ball game. Jones front court for the Panthers. Jones out of the circle for Prairie View. Loud chip pass in that corner. Inside, trying to get for a Patterson, and a foul is called.
Grambling foul guard number 3.
The foul is called.
That is his 7. Team foul.
Foul, not let's go check this out.
Prairie View been very aggressive on offensive end. That's why Grambling is foul.
You want to Patterson at the foul line. He's a 72% free throw shooting. He's 109 out of 150.
Kaito Romero is for Grambling.
One more shot for Patterson. Is up, right hand shot, and it's good.
Ivan Ellis now coming for Prairie View. It's for Chancellor Ellis.
42-35, back to the 7-point lead. Prairie View pressing full court. The 0 time to inbound. Foul ball on the inbound pass. That was called on the Panthers. Darius Williams. He took a
Prairie View foul guard number 2, Darius Williams. His second personal, third team foul.
He fouls. He handles the 0 back to the floor to Smith. Smith foot pass front court to punch. Double team back to Smith. In the left corner is a shot for 3. Count that one. 4-point. Yes. 44-38. 4 minutes play. Finish timeout coming up. He's back inside the 4-minute mark. Outside, Williams, Andrews, Jones on left wing for the Panthers. Screen from Patterson. Inside, Custer puts it up. No. Rebound grab by Grambling. The Tigers on the run from right to left near side. Trying to get another 0. Smith for the small shot. Back in it. And the Tigers are good from a 7-point ball game back down to a 2-point ball game. 40 Panthers, 40 Tigers. Here's Jones out top on the point. Panthers on for the 3-2 zone defense. Lob it back to the door. Ball to the back. His 4-star shot. No point. His Patterson inside. The tough shot. Won't go. Rebound. Bunch. Foul fall on the baseline on Patterson.
They get Patterson for that foul.
There's the foul call for number 5, Devontae Patterson.
And there's an immediate timeout on the court at the 7-second mark. We're Cemetery comeback.
He's fouled.
Panthers 42. And the Tigers 40. You're listening to the SWAC Basketball Tournament on the OBN Broadcast Network.
What? Do you know what's up with Ryan? He's been acting weird and he's not hanging out anymore.
He borrowed money from me and still hasn't paid it back.
His girlfriend broke up with him a couple weeks ago. Said he was more into his sports app than her.
He may be addicted to fantasy sports. We need to get him some help.
Sports betting and fantasy sports can have serious consequences. Know somebody with a gambling problem? Get free and confidential help. Call 1-877-MY-LIMIT. That's 1-877-695-4648. Or go online to opgr.org.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas.
Reach more potential customers through our sports radio package by dialing 832-213-8824.
And welcome back. 11 minutes, 7 seconds to play. 42-40 score. Grambling trailing by 2.
And Grambling has fought their way back in this basketball game. They turned it up on the defensive end. Ivan Smith has come back into the basketball game. He found his teammates for open shots. And they're right here.
Defending should be defending a little bit better and shooting a little bit better to bring it back down by 8 earlier. And just like that, look up a 2-point ball game.
Right. That's what that 3-point shot would always be the big equalizer. They can get you back in the game real quick.
And the Tigers with the basketball opportunity to tie or go ahead. Here's the Bureau. The Bureau front court right wing. Pulls up with a jump shot off the rim. Rebound by Blunt. Just could have had a strip.
Yep. Big man brought it down. 7-footer. Got to keep it above his head.
And the floater kicks out by Williams. Jack up inside. No good by Patterson. Rebound by Blunt. Blunt's going to have Patterson off the floor. That's a motion. Particularly in transition. Here's Smith. Got it for 2.
Miss Junior.
Here's the black head.
So that's a good deal. And now he's got blood. So they're going to have
mouth bleeding. Patterson bleeding from the mouth. And here's Brady Jones. 9 seconds to shoot. Here's a jump shot by Patterson. No good. Ball comes off. And the Tigers get an opportunity here to go up 42-42 score. Gambling outside Smith. Contact. Smith. Left side to 0 in the corner. Jump shot by and 45-46.
Grambling playing. They're not thinking about no number 1 seed, no number 4 seed. They're just playing great basketball right now.
Here's Fairview right now the blue. Williams. Don't keep it back. Grambling going to throw the ball at the opposite zone. Jones has to try to get inside. Got us up. No, he picked the steal again. Whoa. His shoe's going to come off. Going to grab his foot. And so Tickety is looking exactly.
Right. The Bears haven't seen that.
How you match with that, though?
Yeah, I know it.
He lost his shoe. Did someone step on his foot and he came out of his shoe?
Yeah. When he came down, his shoe just came off. He wasn't tied up tight enough.
Gotcha.
But I don't understand why the officials don't see blood.
Yeah. And he tried to stop him when first he had the ball in their possession earlier. Right. And it's a deep cut. It's not fixed. Yeah. We have 9 minutes, 24 seconds to play. It's a 45-42 score with the Tigers leading.
Yeah. They officials see it now. They see the cut now. They see the blood. Yeah, they're gonna take him to the sideline. They gonna give him about 30. He's lit.
Yeah.
Patterson will stay in the game.
Yeah.
He that was smart. What he did, but he cleaned that blood up.
Yeah. He's a good player now.
Yeah.
Here's the first shot, up and good. Blood it out.
Grambling number 21, Xavier Hurd, in for 3 points.
Madison gets another shot, takes a deep breath, and the basket. It's a 45-43 score. He's trying to cut it to a 1-point ball game. He just throws up and good. Monday Madison. With 2 free throws. Here's Ribeiro. That's a four from right to left. Ribeiro. With Smith now. Now it's Smith. Inside. Nicolina. So good. He got bumped on that shot. And Kirby back on the floor and a foul assault. And 2 shots coming up for Dennis. Coach, let me ask you, who is the point guard for the Grambling right now? It is Smith or is it Ribeiro?
No, it's Smith. It's obviously Smith because he takes the lead most of the time. But you got my position, both of them are point guards. And that's what's good about Grambling's offense because either one of them gets their offense going.
Interchange it. Right. Any possession you want to. Right. Yeah, quarterback. Okay, I got you.
Because there were a lot of times when I would bring my backup point guard and point guards on the floor to do the same thing. Because you got quickness, you got a guy, you got people that can start your offense really well.
What dictates who's going to do what? The player with the ball or is it?
That feeling of that night. Who is the better offensive player that night?
Okay. So either one will be the lead guard on the floor that night. Correct. I got you. Here's the free throw. It's up and good by Dennis Jones. It's the ball game for the Panthers. Double of Skibbles. Going to take a deep breath as the basket comes up. It is a right-hand shot. Left is short. Rebound by Grambling. Gilbert.
Yeah, free throws going to become big later on in this ball game.
All right, then it's exactly the play. It's Anders Smith for Grambling. Trying to get inside. Lays it up. So good. Rebound by Patterson.
I've been stopped and still didn't get the ball.
Jones inside. For the back on top. 47-45. 8:30 play. Immediate timeout coming up after inside the 8-minute mark. Here's Ivor Smith left wing. Now inside to Peter. Here's double team. Stacking in. Good shot. Rolls off the rim.
Still a good shot for Grambling, though. They got it down to the big guy on the block. Just this ball.
Here's Dennis Jones. Puts the pass right side of the floor. Brings the shot to three. Out on the floor. Panthers fired up here. 45, 8:09 to play. Time out on the court and this other side as well. 50 for Prairie View, 45 for Grambling. This is SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Back in one.
Come on.
Laptops, MP3 players, cameras, video games, cell phones. In times like these, schools can become a shopping mall for thieves. Don't become a victim of crime. Leave your valuable stuff at home, and if you do have to bring them to school, keep them with you. Write down their serial numbers, and don't flash expensive items around. Be smart. If you have something cool, there's a good chance someone else will want it too. Keep cash and ATM cards in a secure place, and never give anyone your PIN number. And don't leave your school bag lying around where it can become a temptation to someone else. If you have something stolen, report the situation immediately. The sooner you tell someone, the better the chance you'll get it back. Visit ncpc.org to learn more about how to prevent school theft. That's ncpc.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back. 8 seconds left to play in this basketball game. And it's 2-8. 50 for the Panthers and 45 for the Tigers. Tigers came on the run and went up, coach. The Panthers came back and now they're up by 5.
Right, Grambling has missed a tough shot for Irish Smith. Has gone in for the layup. Started to foul on both of them. He didn't get the layup. He didn't get the foul. Then, of course, they went down on the block. The big Hurd and he was not able to get his little buddy. So they've been 3 shots that would have put them back in the lead. But there's still a lot of time left in this game, so they can still get it done.
Tigers will get the basketball. And then 8:09 to play. Basketball. Man's going to get back, and Tigers going to inbound the ball. Here they come up the floor from right to left. Ivan Smith Jr. Going to move to the left wing. Looking one-on-one outside. Smith Moss for the shot. No good. Ball comes off and it's out of bounds. The Panthers did it after the basketball was Andrews. Out of bounds. And we're going to take a break. We come back. Previous time out here, the full one at the 7-minute, 53-second mark. Score. Panthers up by 5, 50-45. We break and come back. This is SWAC basketball on the Open Mic broadcast. Back in 1 minute.
Do you know what's up with Ryan? He's been acting weird and he's not hanging out anymore.
He borrowed money from me and still hasn't paid it back.
His girlfriend broke up with him a couple weeks ago. Said he was more into his sports app than her.
He may be addicted to fantasy sports. We need to get him some help.
Sports betting and fantasy sports can have serious consequences. Know somebody with a gambling problem? Get free and confidential help. Call 1-877-MY-LIMIT. That's 1-877-695-4648. Or go online to opgr.org.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Yeah, hey, one of the things that I've noticed in this basketball game, Brown's inbounding the ball right now. They got to get to the free throw line.
Based on left side. In to Ribeiro. Calls the fade, wants to run. Deep left wing. Down the terminal A. Here's Ribeiro. He flies. Had it knocked away. Picks it up. Here's Smith. Kick out right side. 3-point shot. 3-point bracket. And a 2-point bracket. 58-40. Coming to play. Here's the Panthers in possession now. Dennis Jones outside. Dennis Jones right side. The winning. Fake shot is up. And it rolls in. Scores for Brigham. Next back at the floor for Michael Left. Ribeiro front court for the Tigers. Down by 4. 52-48. 7:05 to play. Outside. And inside. Scores the bracket. Scores up for
After a nice play by Bradley, got the high ball screen. They put that one off the glass.
2-point ball game. 52-50. 6:45 to play. Panthers basketball. Here's Williams on the left side for Dennis Jones. Tigers going to play in the zone defense here. In traffic, Andrews shoots it up. Shot it right over a point for Switch.
Right, that's a good shot. Just put a hands up. He shot it over.
And a 4-point ball game, 54-50. Panthers leading. Shapiro capped on the baseline. Jump shot by Moss. Up no. He was fouled in the 3-point area. That ball almost went down, Coach.
Right, that was a good shot. It bounced around the rim and then popped out. He'll get to the line and go for free throws.
Despite we sink down by 1, he has 3 free throws coming up. 54-54. First one is up, and it's good.
On the season, about 75% free throw shooting.
Look at Timmy. Second one is not good. What percent are you comfortable with?
Anybody that's over 70, I'm all right. Because you got 7 out of 10 chance of it going in. You can't beat that.
One more shot coming up. Made the first one, missed the second one. He has a third one coming up. So it's Moss. It's up. Rattles hands them off. And a 2-point ball kick. Gets it forward, gets it 3, 6 up out of place. And 1 speed and a 4 speed. Both got here, so I think we're in the ball game at home.
Yeah, Grambling, they've got rid of that zone defense. They go man-to-man now.
Jump shot by Williams. No drill, but the fancy ball knocked up, and the Tigers going to come over to the basketball.
That was Patterson going after that offensive rebound.
This on the floor, falls to the floor.
They're going to get him for diving on top.
Okay.
It's going down. That top guy cannot dive on the man on the floor.
And 1 for 16 fouls, 1 more. Tigers shooting.
Basketball.
9 fouls on. The Tigers baseline right side, 15 now, looking in on the block, can't go. Goes it in. Good punch. Back outside.
Grambling got to get something going too fast. They need to get to the free throw line. They shoot 100%, but they only been there 3 times.
Gotcha. Here's Smith, continue to shoot. Another player had it knocked away at the last moment. Down the floor, down to Jones. Stripped by the Bureau. Wow.
The Bureau did a good job of coming back and playing defense. That was a sure layup, and he got back and knocked it away.
And the Panthers will get the basketball to inbound. Baseline wipes out the backboard. Jones inbound. The Tigers are going to zone the police cover the lane on the inbound pass.
So right now they're lining up in man-to-man. I was never a man-to-man out of bounds on the pass. So many things can happen. Give up an easy pass.
Gotcha. There's a slap. There's a scramble. Inside. Patterson throws it up. No. You foul.
That's what I'm talking about. Because when you're man-to-man, all it takes is one person to scoop up and they're going to get a shot. Now he's going to the line.
Patterson more open than he thought he was.
Right.
This is for an easy shot.
Right. But he did the right thing. He got it up so he didn't get 2 free throws.
And he has 2 free throws here. Good at foul line.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Double dribbles, behind the basket as he dribbles, comes up with a shot, and it's good.
That's his 21. He's 11 for 11 from the free throw line. And that's the guy you want. If you Prairie View, that's who you want to see going to the free throw line. 11 for 11.
For the next shot. Here's up. Here's 2 good. Perfect foul line. It's Patterson, a 6'7", 205-pound tree from Bridgeport, Texas. It's a shot. That's going to put the Panthers up by 4, 52, 5:07 to play. Here's Smith trying to get 3 down inside.
From Ivy Jr.
Good pass by Smith again.
And a 2-point ball game. Panthers up by 2 to basketball. Here's Jones on the right of the floor. Calls the play once and on. Raises 2 fingers on the left hand. Throws it back outside. He waits forward side. Patterson, stabbing. What's your shot, Patterson? Got it.
Give him the ball. He won't.
You can do it inside and outside and hit the foul line as well. It's a 5-point ball game now. 59-54. 4:20 for the play. Boston shoots foul. And they went to the as you suggested, get something inside.
Right. Got to get to the basket. You We'll get to that foul.
15, Gerard Andrews.
Now call on Andrews. That's going to get Grant Moss to the foul line. Like a free throw.
Quint Ball, shooting 2.
Moss behind the basket. As he gets set, he's going to close the foul line. Two goes up and he's good by Chris Moss.
Returning now, Chancellor Evans to Perry.
Moss 2.
That's pretty good.
Hit him 39 of 52. Got to cut a 3-point ball game. Coach Jackson calls a player to the top of him. Here's a shot. Up. No good. Rebound Williams for the Panthers. 4:19 to play.
Grambling changed defense again. Now they're back in the zone.
17 to shoot. 4-8 to play. A 4-point ball game. Panthers outside. Ellis to Jones. Jones inside with the left.
They have penetration against the zone.
Jones got 4-7. And then 6-point ball game, 61-55. Here's Grambling Smith. Smith trying to get inside. He picks it up. They can't get the shot. Rebound, Panthers, Ellis.
Yeah, they don't have to be in a hurry now.
3:28 to play. 61-55. Andrews, top right side of Patterson. Trying to get inside. Shot us up. And let's see. Foul. Williams put the ball up. Going to be a timeout on the floor. 3 minutes and 18 seconds to play. Left in the ballgame, as a matter of fact. 61, 30, 65, Grambling. You listen to SWAC Basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Reach more potential customers through our sports radio package by dialing 832-213-8824.
I present to you 3 of the fiercest subjects ever assembled in the cage of doom. First, the brain-wrenching behemoth, Algebra 2, weighing in at a mind-boggling 800 pounds. Foreign languages! The multilingual international sensation capable of tossing you clear across the Atlantic. And finally, biology. More ferocious than formaldehyde, she'll dissect you 1 chromosome at a time. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too. I'm in. Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college. Find out which classes you need at knowhowtogo.org.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation for Education, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back.
The officer official is bringing something to their attention. I'm not sure what it is, but something they don't, might be possessed. It might be possessing them. I think that's what it is. They're trying to make sure that the next possession is the right thing.
3 minutes, 18 seconds to play. And the Panthers, we get the foul line. This is Gary Williams to the foul line. It's your first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, the 3-pointer at 7:27 time was a 2-pointer.
Okay. Yep. The score will show us 61, 54. 61-54.
Right, 61-54 is what you call now.
And
So that's what the offensive officials are bringing to their attention. And so that's why this has changed. It wasn't a 3-point shot, it's a 2-point shot.
They're going to go over and review it again, looking from the scores table over to the replay table to find out exactly. To get mighty clear on what the play. But however, it did take the 1 point off. It was showing 61-55, 55 for Grambling. Now they're showing 54 for Grambling.
So that means that last shot, if Prince is 3 out of this corner, I think that's the point that they're saying is supposed to go.
They saw it.
So, yep, that was quick.
Oh, yeah. Again, the officials on that game because there's a player score, though.
Right. Right, but now I'm going to tell you, the alternate official is the one that caught that mistake now. Okay. There wasn't anybody on the floor.
I can lie now with Prairie View.
That's the foul line. Williams. A couple of dribbles by Derek Williams. Right hand shot is up and it rolls in. It's the 2-4, 8-point ball game. You have to try to close it out, coming down the stretch to the last 3. He goes up and it's 2-2.
Right. So now, Grambling, I hope that doesn't change their strategy.
Right forward to 0. 0 to Smith. Smith trying to get inside with the shot. No, he fouled. He gets the foul line. Smith. That time, creating a 6-foot, 165-pound drinker from Washington, because he could shoot the outside side. That time, he created, went tossed to the basket, got fouled. I had 2 free throws with the shot. The clock stopped.
Right. I remember interviewing him as a freshman. I wanted to know, how does the kid come all the way from Washington? Yeah, but he did tell me that his coach had some guys from that was the connection.
Gotcha. Yeah. He makes the first free throw. He has one more coming up.
But if I'm not mistaken, he was freshman of the year in our league.
He was.
He was freshman.
He knows that. 63, 56 score. 10-3 with the ball. Here comes Jones up the floor. The Patterson back to Jones. Jones outside, picked up outside by Ribeiro, who's going to back off a bit.
Right. Prairie View's being patient. They're doing the right thing. The clock is in their face.
And there's Jones behind the screen, trying to get inside all the way. Try to look, no good. And foul is called. That foul is called on Prairie View.
No, they call that foul
on Grambling. The foul is called on Chris on the blood. And they're coming in for a gunshot this time. That's 4. This time, Bunch is waiting for the rebound and coming out of nowhere with Andrews. He's going to try to send that back through, Coach.
Right.
He makes the first 2 free throws. He gets another one back. And here's the shot. Up. And here it is. 9-point lead for Grambling. 65, 56, 244 to play. Front court, left wing. To 0. To Smith. Smith stumbles, falls, throws the ball away. And trying to get rid of the basketball over to Coach Hill. Couldn't get to it.
It looked like he stepped on the logo.
Okay.
When he made the pivot, it was right there on that logo. His footing.
This time, the Tigers will press to a 4. Where's the to the basketball game?
And Coach Jackson over there, he's doing awesome.
Chancellor with him out on the basketball. 65, 56. Oh, he's rolling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's the goal. Friendly basketball.
Yeah. So Jackson is trying to blow a gasket over there. But now he's getting his 2 offensive players back in the league.
Maybe a bird.
We put Spurgeon Hilliard back in the game. But they're on the offensive team.
This is inbound the basketball in the front court, just in front of the Tigers bench. I'm going to bring it to the head of the bench, between the bench and the score paper. A little high up on the court.
That's what I didn't understand because the violation was in the walk.
That's where the walk was. Here's Smith stumbles, and he gets fouled.
It'll get black, I think, for that.
They call a foul on Jarris Williams. He's on the floor and reached up and foul. Not sure back on the floor. 2:28 to play. 55-56 score. At the strike. This one's up. Good. They get it back.
Just 3 for 3 today for
up. Good. It's just a very effortless. There's the Panthers up by 7 points. And a steal by Prince inside the foul. Prince went to the foul line for a couple of free throws.
Patterson's down on his feet, upset because they threw the ball over one. He wanted the ball because he thought he got one-on-one against him. He feels pretty good about his chance.
So you see it over there. He's a very intense player. Been there with the whole ball game. On edge. Right. There's free throw. It's up in the field. This ball. We have one more throw. Wait, see the play 6-5, 9. Next led by 9. And
oh yeah, that's the only hope.
Sending to the line for Prairie number 11. Finish go.
56-59 score. The dribble by Jones. The foul line, free throws up. Good for Jones.
Still leaving that door open. Just a little crack in that door.
With 1 minute and 43 seconds to play. He's with Campbell Jones, trying to cultivate a bit more. And the free throws up. It is here. 6-7-59. Front court to 0 for Grambling. Prairie View lead. Lost it outside. Smith. Gets to the 3-point jump shot. Got it.
3 for Ivy Smith Jr. Timeout on the floor. Arthur Grambling 8:30.
5-point ball game.
Timeout.
In a 5-point ball game with the defending 33, so just a lot of time again.
Oh yeah, still a lot of time left in this basketball game. They got to work on trying to get a turnover now, or on that sideline over there. Grambling, I'm sure they're looking at the same. We're looking at trying to figure out who they can foul. A lot of times go by the stat, but some other times you have to go by what's happening in the game. Because sometimes these stats don't give you an indication of what's happening in that day.
Grambling was about to go to the foul mode earlier. Right. Did they foul now or did they play it now?
No, they play. They just got a chance to play. Play for the steal right now. You don't have to foul just yet. Go for the steal first. The steal of the turnover. Yeah.
6-7-62. Grambling trailing. Prairie View gets the basketball. Andrews will now Jones will be down the ball. Jones looking in, lobs it in. Actually, with a reaching foul call on Smith is a 0.
Now they're going to be. Oh, this is.
With his third.
2 free throws coming up on Thursday. They're going to send Laxton to the foul line. There is Laxton. She carries this fight.
70% free throw shoot. In today's game, he's 3 out of 6, so 50 today.
He's a left-hander. Free throws up. That's the Williams backboard and top 10 for him. To make it a 6-point ball game. 6-8 Prairie View. 62, Grambling. This is a Blackson in his year. We're going down. I will do exactly what you can do there. Take those free throws. All right. Ball steering Revere Road. Revere Road 68. Back court, here it goes.
Yeah, he shook his head because he threw the ball towards the sideline. He had enough time. He had enough time for the ball towards the court without the clock starting. But he had to pick it up. Yeah, the ball was time.
Foul call on Thursday to the foul line for Wilco. To a couple of years, trying to get 2 of those back. Put it back to a 5-point ball game with a minute 25 to play. The game has slowed down some. We go up, no good. We can stay in here. The ground is mid-set. In the rubber. 69, 66. Now into the foul line. Here's the free throw. Second one is 1 of 3. 6-point ball game now. Foul on the backcourt. Foul. Moss. Then we get Grambling to further to the foul line to shoot 2 more free throws. Right. They made both of them.
Yeah, but you should have demanded just 2 down. He's in a rhythm.
And going to the line for Perry.
Darius Williams.
Number 2, Darius Williams.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Darius Williams. Get out with the black.
Right.
Michael Gabriel. Returning for Grambling. And for Prairie View, Isla. Something.
Good ball game. Another good ball game, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah. Referee held him up that time.
And Coach is speaking of practice shot.
Yep.
You get back. For this shot. 1:23 to play. A couple of dribbles by Williams is up in his good. And Grambling will get the basketball. Going to go with Smith. Smith, got by Williams. Smith. Fake Smith. Stops inside. Put it past. Baseline Revere Road. Back to Smith in the corner for the 3-point attempt. Also fouled the backboard. Hit the corner. And that ball is out of bounds on Revere Road for the Tigers. With a minute and 4 to play. 8-1 to Birdie. 7-1 and 6-3. Birdie is trying to be the first one to get to the SWAC championship game tomorrow.
Right. They right now Grambling got to either turn them over or foul or hold their free throws.
And there's finally a foul. And this is just in as Grambling Brewers in a little bit about a foul.
His third with the contact.
Seven to 1, 6-3, 1 minute and 1 second.
Gary Blackson shooting 2.
Back to the foul line. They knocked down 2 a moment ago. He's a left-hander. And he thinks the left-hand shot up is good. Gets it back for another throw. 6'2", 185-pound senior from Baltimore, Maryland. With his second free throw. Off the rim.
1 minute,
down.
1 minute remaining.
And 9-point ball game. Inside Moss to the rack. No. Jump back in, though. From Yoko.
Yoko came out on the floor.
7-2. The Panthers, 65. The Grambling Tigers. A short timeout. We keep it right here.
So in that Grambling huddle over there, you're looking at who you can foul, who's going to get the free throws today. And he's coming up with a defense situation that you can trap or get a turnover out of it. A good play for the 5-second call on the out-of-bounds play. Then on the other end over here for Prairie View, they got to be discussed making sure that they get a good out-of-bounds play and they get the ball into the hands of somebody that can do free throws. Because the clock is their free.
Coach, oftentimes you hear, as Berger beating Grambling twice this season, oftentimes you hear that you can't, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Is that true? Was Coach Smith concerned about that coming into the ball game?
Yes, that had to be in his mind to make sure he didn't have a letdown, because a lot of times we the game twice have a letdown. So you got to push him, you got to stay on in order for them to play. He's done that so far. He's 52 seconds away from that they can't be 6-3.
72, 65, Spurs are leading. And Spurs will get the basketball coming out of the timeout. Jones going to inbound. He throws it in to Williams. Williams having trouble. Lost there. And three-point shot is up. Partial block.
All right. They got the turnover. They took a quick shot, and it was nowhere near the basket.
Was up on the deflected, or he just didn't get a good look on that one?
Hoff did not get a good he didn't get it up into his regular shooting motion.
That's going to get Dennis Jones back to the foul line. Two free throws. Jones is 6'1", 170-pound redshirt. Work. Makes the first free throw, he gets one more. It's 73-65 now, 8-point ball game. He's trying to get it back to a 9-point ball game. I think the Lions team was 9 on a couple of occasions. Correct. Okay. So third, here's the second shot is up. And it's good.
Actually, it was 8. by 8 with 12:59.
Gotcha. 74, 65 inside. So Bushler in a foul as Smith took the ball inside to the rack and foul.
Foul charge number 13, Ellis.
Ellis was that foul. No, the foul line. Remnant Factor has seen the ball against Coach for 41.7 seconds to get stuff.
No, it is. 9-4.
Anthony Gaston returns for Grambling.
Smith.
And for Prairie View, Gary Blackstone.
To be a good athlete, you have to have a lot of confidence on all circumstances. And all those 40.7 on the left, 8-point ball game, Grambling still has not given up.
Right, they got to still believe that they can win the basketball game. Well, that's what's never happened.
Free throws up, and it's good. Panthers, the basketball foul call in the back court.
Foul charge number 22, Quint Paul. Over the line for Prairie View. Dennis Jones.
They get that down. Dennis Jones again back to the foul line. Jones seems to be the player that can pull his team, so it's a point to spot.
Right. He's doing a very good job of turning the ball goes down.
He goes up.
And if you notice, he gets to the basket. If he puts his head down, he gets to that basket.
And with foul, all he makes good shots is good. So he's going there with a purpose. And the results many times end up in his favor because he gets people up. All the results of the foul line as we see right now. That one is up. It's true. 7-6, 6-7. And out of 6, so let it roll. Now he picks it up and like a foul. This inside, shot us up another foul. Oh,
he drew that foul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he drew out.
Well, you see Smith playing at another level.
Yeah, he's going to be play. He's a real heady player. I've seen guys like him that have a long years.
The 7-6, 7 goal with 35.8 left to play. In the game. This is the free throw. 35.8 to play. The Panthers would get Alvin Ellis out of the ballgame. Shot is up, rolls in. It's spit. 30-point ball game, foul call.
Oh, wow.
Call him, Chris Moss, he's got out. You got to be a little careful, though. Where's first place? You got to be a little careful.
Well, they thought they had that turnover there.
32, David LaBelle. At the line for Prairie View, number 3, Terry Saxon.
Back to the Frankfurt free throw.
He hit his last two. So he's 5 for 9 from the line, 5 for 8.
The free throw is up and it crawls in. So now had just enough of rotation to put it over the rim, drop into the net for this point. He gets one more. The 7-7, 69 score, 35.8 to play in the game. Passes up. Free throws on his good again and flight and skill. And the third coming in again. The first view. Checking in is Alvin Ellis to get set up in the
Yeah, no, they wouldn't allow the sub. He didn't get to save this time.
Okay. Jackson, inside contact. Blocking foul call on Dennis Jones. Yeah.
That's good call. Jones doesn't think so, but that's good call.
Jones fouled out of the ball game. And he's still through this case, but can't win though.
Yeah, that's why he didn't want that foul.
Yeah. 32.1 left to play.
He still talking to the official because he can do that now. Don't need to check the team is up. Don't want to give him easy points.
He goes up.
Yeah,
foul in the contest.
And you can see the Panthers standing up, almost celebrate, and then Coach told him, hey, sit down immediately. Yeah, that was good thing.
Right. Not over with that time. Something about that clock.
Wembley at the line for Jersey, number 2, Terry Jr. 22.
Gas and nice stuff, too. He's out of the game.
And here's Williams, free throws up, and it's good. Hey, Prairie View is answering the question. They're making the free throws.
Oh, yeah. They're making free throws in the club. That's what you're supposed to be doing. They're playing like they're the conference champions.
Free throws up, and it's good. $81-7 to 114 seconds. Jim shots up by the good rolls, no good. And now Gremlin was not fouled. And the Panthers are just little out of time. And they're winning this one by 10. 81 to 7-1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
for the second session.
Right. That's it. Ball game. Wherever they did what they had to do, they came to the first game of the semifinals, and now they're in the championship. Now they go to the win.
Not tonight. Let me say, before that, we're going to take a break. We'll come back for the next session. SWAC Basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Hey, my name is Nikki Antwine, owner of Miracles and Blessings Salon and Spa out in Missouri City, Texas. I want to shout out to my son, Andre Lewis, who is the receiver over at PV University. And I just want to say I love listening to Mike Prince on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers take care of the Tigers. 81-71 is the final. The Panthers head to the championship round. They'll take on the winner of tonight's contest between Texas Southern and Alabama State. The Lady Panthers will be coming on at 6 p.m. We'll be right back at 5:55 to start that tip-off. The women will try to find a way to face off against Southern University, who were able to take care of Grambling in the first game of the night. So the Panthers roll on to 19-1 conference season play. They'll play for the championship tomorrow right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Thank you all so much for joining. We'll be back at 5:55 Central Standard Time live for the nightcap, starting with the women's basketball from Prairie View taking on Jackson State.